because what we're doing, we discerning the time. And look at that word discernment again. Let's look at this article. Okay, come on. I got the right one. I think I don't. Oh, excuse me. Good idea. All right, let's move on. As you see the article.
Discern.
Discern.
Perceive. Perceive.
To perceive. To make
out.
To pick out. Right, so that's what we're doing here. To notice.
Notice.
To become aware of, right? To become aware of.
Notice.
And to
Observe.
To notice, perceive of something in regard being service people. Right. That's what we're doing here. Right, so.
Discern.
And another one.
Spot.
Right.
Discern.
Identify.
Identify.
Spot.
Tell apart.
All right, so let's go back to it. So as you see here, let's read the article. Almost 40 years ago, in turning of 1884, the BBC broadcast the most fight even seen. Said this. It said a sure threat followed two ordinance of famine through the nightmare of an emergent war, World War III, right? World War III. World War III, while they are abandoned, okay, so they were right in their own dreams, the radio in the background. Correct. It said correct. Built up. No. Let's lock it on. So quick. Okay, read it again. While they are a barges in their own demic drama, the radio in the background track guarded built up a chilling outbreaking of house in Iran in a chill step towards fully slug conflict between the West and the Soviet Union, right? The Soviet Union. Now, you see here the threats. Okay, so we see what is all this. Okay, yeah. And we know now the government and agreement with this classified documents show where the war games in 1970 and 1980 a vision of tens of millions of people would die in a nuclear exchange, and their life as British would be changed forever. Attempt of cause to think all this is ancient history, and after the end of the Cold War make many of us being a nuclear nightmare to the main inquisition of the tent trade film like Threads like it when it Thread and a relic of bygone age. By early this month, the government released its latest nature risk regarding any civil of the great threat to our nation's security and all there to be a worry-filled, chill read. As always, the report leads to the host of Painted Messiah from the new Concourage style painted to cyber attack on the bank style, but it is possible of the major attack with climate. I always forget this word. Public biblical of nuclear weapons give a likelihood to between 1 and percent can't really react jump out at me. Hold on, which really jump out at me. Although we usually think of nuclear planet as a hallmark of the Cold War, the world remains in an extremely dangerous place as the threats of threat of a Armageddon have never gone away, right? Armageddon never goes away. It's lucky for the misreading, but we did the best. So as you see here, so we'll say the title is we discern the time. Man. So let's be a fearful thing, man, to fall into this, man. It's a blockbuster film opening really it remains us. The world had already seen two only devastating nuclear strikes. The American bomb, Sonic, and Number County came right in the summer of 1945 would kill approximately of 200 civil. Yeah. Man. What else we got? I think that should be it. Yeah, man. Let's go back to that. See what else we got. So you see here, as we did again, it's a dim book. When you think of nuclear war, it's a possible, but can we really be sure that one day, drive by hate, rage, or fear, one of the world leaders will press the red button, right? Press the red button. And image of a World War III will press the red button. So you see here, this was today, August 14. Man, so we are discerning this time. We're bringing these articles. As you see here, the times that we are in. I'm just going to get a couple scriptures. I want to show you that. What else we got? Let's see what this is. All right, let's go read this scripture out. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. It said, for everybody of the world with confusion noise and garment rolled in blood, but this should be burning in fear of fire. Right? It said, this shall be burning in fear of fire. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5 again, it say, For everybody of the world is with confusing noise, and garment rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fear of fire, right? Burning fear of fire. Let's go to Jeremiah let's go to Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 10. It said, to whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, there is uncircumcision, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord unto them a reproach. The Lord is unto them a reproof. They have no delight in it. Right, they have no delight in it. They have no delight in it. Therefore, I will full of the fury of the Lord, I will wield his hold I will pour out it out upon the children abroad, and upon the assembly of the young men together, for even the husband with the wife should be taken, the age with him that is full of days. So right, Jeremiah 6 verse 10, it says, to whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, the ears uncircumcised, they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord to them. As I behold, the word of the Lord unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. Right, they have no delight in it. Let's go to Jeremiah 50 verse 7. Jeremiah 50 verse 3. For out of the north they came up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall depart, both man and beast. Right, they shall depart, both man and beast. Jeremiah 51, verse 1. For thou said to the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, against thee that dwell in the midst of them, that raise up against me a destroying wind, right? A destroying wind. And I was sent unto Babylon that she fan her, and she empty her land, for in the day of trouble they should be against her round about. Verse 6, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul, be not cut off her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Verse 7, Babylon bring the golden cup in the Lord hand, make all the earth drunken. The nations have drunk of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon suddenly fallen and destroyed. For her take blame for her pain. If so be, she may be healed, right? She may be healed. We will heal Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone to his own country, for her judgment hath reached up to the heaven, and even lifted up even to the sky, right? Just want to get a couple of Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 15. The greater of the Lord is near. He is near, and haste greater even the voice there of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry bitter. Right, the mighty man shall cry bitter. Verse 15, the day is a day of wrath and a day of trouble, and distress, a day of wasted and desolate, a day of darkness and glooming, a day of cloud and thick darkness, a day of trumpet and alarm against the fair city, against the high tower. I will bring stress upon man. They should walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood should be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dove. Nor their silver nor their gold should be able to live with it in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land should be devoured by fire of his jealousy, for he should make even a speedy render for all them that dwell in the land. Right, all them that dwell in the land. Let's go to Matthew Now let's go to Luke. Now let's go to Mark chapter 1, verse 15. He said, and he said, the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of power is at hand. Repent yet and believe the gospel, right? Believe the gospel. Repent and believe the gospel. Luke 12. Luke 12, verse 56. You hypocrite, you can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is that you not discern this time, right? Discern this time. Luke 12, verse 56. It said, you hypocrite, you can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how but how, I'm messing up, you hypocrite, you can discern the face of the sky of the earth, but how it is, but how it's that you do not discern this time, right? Discern this time, right? You could discern the face of the sky, but how you not discern this time? Okay. First Peter chapter 4, verse 1. No, First Peter chapter 4, verse 6 said, for this cause was the gospel preached also to them. They are dead, that they may be judged according to the man in the flesh, but live according to the Most High in the Spirit. But the end of all things is at hand. Be you therefore sober and watch unto prayer, right? Watch unto prayer. Let's go to 1 Peter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be you therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Right? Watch unto prayer. Don't know what else I got. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See that you walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeem the time, because the days are evil, right? The days are evil. Verse 17, wherefore be not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is, right? Understand what the will of the Lord is. Understand what the will of the Lord is. Close out scripture. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Bless he that readeth and hear the word of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Right, for the time is at hand. So you see, the time is at hand. Discernment is signs of a time. As you see here, the time that we are in. He said, heat and rage of fear, or one of the world leaders will press the red button. The red button. Man. The red button, as you see here. The red button. So that should be it. So we're going to close it out right there. We're going to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shema B'Shah, double honor to the apostle, brother of the great millstone. Shalom to the hope elect.